Gives plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Stevenson. He's got 17 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Stevenson, he's in at shooting guard. Anthony is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Tony Roten. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Roten kicks to Anthony. He feeds it to Stevenson. The steal. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And the shot is good. Crowder's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Celtics. The Knicks leading by 11. On the wing, Stevenson. Down low. And that one's good. Roten's got his third basket of the night.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now here's Crowder. 9 points in the game so far, and it's denied. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Takes the 3. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And checking out numbers for Carmelo Anthony. How his last 10 games have gone. Putting up about 10 points a night, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. With him, you get so much, but his ability to lead the way with his scoring, probably his best attribute.
An offensive powerhouse. He can just beat you in so many ways. Got to give it up for him. Much love.
Taken away by Anthony. And now Anthony pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Lays it in off the breakaway. And the Knicks lead by 15.
Almost intimidating defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
Now here's Crowder. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Zeller, he's checked in for Boston. Turner comes in for Crowder. Here's Lopez. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Knicks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
The Celtics making a switch here. Mickey's checked in. Both free throws good from Lopez. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Celtics trail by 17. Outside Turner. Rodgers a screen on Anthony. Bradley against Stevenson. Shot clock at 6. Bradley with room to shoot. Boston, no good that time either.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace. If you see an open look, we got to take it. We have to make them play at our tempo.
Last few weeks, you see how Boston stacks up. 6th in blocks, 7th in opponent points per game, and they also rank top 10 in fast break points. I mean, this was a really good transition team. They love to operate in the open court.
And going back to their block shots, they're fearless, challenging shooters and contesting everything. You end up on a few posters, but I love that willingness to take a stand defensively.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Spates checked in for Lopez. Derek Williams comes in for Porzingis. And it's a Flalo in for Roten.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
Outside Turner. He dishes it to Zeller. Shot from 12. No good. The Knicks go the other way with it. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Man, that was a stinker. I mean, that's one of those games where you really can't find anything that they did well. The game just got out of hand and really just a shaky performance across the board.
Yeah, and I'd have to agree with you. And you know how optimistic and positive I am. But it's hard for me to find anything positive to take away from that. That's a game you just want to forget about as soon as you can.
And here's Bradley following the three-pointer from Derek Williams. Tries it from the top of the key. That one off the back iron and out.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Bradley can't get it to go.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Anthony can't hit. For Boston, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Turner passes to Zeller. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. New York with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Stevenson kicks to Aflalo. Dishes it to Anthony. From deep, Stevenson. And Boston with the rebound. Turner's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Pass to Rogers. Here's Zeller. It's rebounded by Stevenson. The Knicks leading by 23. It's stolen by Bradley. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. There's the pass to Rogers. And a wide open look for Zeller. The Knicks pull it in.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Pass to Anthony. Williams sends a screen for Anthony. Goes up off the pick. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Jose, congratulations on the win here tonight. How important was winning this game following your last loss to try to reestablish some momentum?
Well, I think we played better. I think we're getting confidence. I know it was a bad loss, but we know what we have to do to win games. We're going to be really concentrate. That's what we've been doing. Everybody got to be on the same page. Keep helping each other. That's how a team win games.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11, and the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire